Yeah, listen, I agree, man. If you want to be gay, be gay. Like, I feel more problems occur when people try to keep hiding the truth. Like, I feel like the most homophobic men are secretly gay themselves.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like the most homophobic men are men that got molested before.
Okay, so they're might be struggling with their own sexuality, that they might be gay.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Which is kind of what I just said.
Right.
Like, you could put me in a room full of gay men and I wouldn't feel uncomfortable because I'm not gay.
Right.
Jason from Hollywood Unlocked is gay. That's my friend. We've had dinner together. I've done his show. He's done my show. I don't feel any type of way. I don't feel uncomfortable around him. I'm not interested in him. He's not interested in me. He knows I'm straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no weirdness between us.
It's just, you know.
And I definitely don't hate gay people.
Straight men in our community just don't trust the hiding. You know what I'm saying? We feel like that's a form of deception. We don't trust the hiding. Like, why are you hiding it? Are you hiding it because secretly you're gonna try some shit with me? You know what I mean? Why are you hiding it? Like, what's gonna?
I've had gay men hit on me. I mean, it's weird, but it's not. It doesn't make me want to kill them or beat them up. It's
You've had gay men?
Yes.
You had them.
I've had gay men hit on me. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Had gay men? No.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. So here's a question, right?
Yeah,
like let's say let's say your girl's cousin comes to stay at your crib for a week.
Okay.
Gay man.
Yeah.
You go to sleep one night, you know, she gets up, goes to work. You're dead asleep. You don't know. You wake up, you're getting head under the sheet.
From him?
You bust a nut, but then you lift the covers and you realize, oh shit, it's the cousin. Are you gay?
Well, you just got raped. That's what you're describing.
Right.
You're talking about me getting raped by a gay man.
Right.
I think that at that moment, you would start to question your own sexuality.
Right.
And you'd have to start dealing with, did I really like it? And if I did, then am I really gay? And I just didn't know it yet. And I think that's why, for example, the trans community, a lot of times you see a lot of murders happen in that community because they trick men into sexual situations, and then the men find out after the fact that it's actually a man.
Right, and they expect them to go, oh wow, that was so nice. I didn't know that.
And now you
that
pulled
the
out,
pussy was good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? These
pulled
guys
out the
losing their
rug.
mind. I saw a clip on Instagram the other day. This guy was dancing on what he thought was a woman in shorts. And then once he realized it was a man, he hopped up and ran away.
Yeah.
Through the crowd.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. Listen, I have built my life over being a heterosexual man, loving women, being in relationships with women, having flings with women. You know what I mean?
Right.
Women. I've never, even when I've had, me and my homie would have a threesome with a girl, I would block him out and I'd just be focused on the girl, and I didn't even really like it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I knew at that moment I'm definitely not gay.
Right.
Like, I'm not checking him out.
Just saying that.
In fact, I wish he wasn't even there.
Right.
I don't like, it's happened a couple times in places like Brazil, but I don't go, and me and my homies don't go try to fuck girls together.
Right.
Like, it's not my thing.
Like, what's up? You want to go get another one tonight?
Yeah.
Me and you, man.
Eiffel Tower.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's not my thing. It's
Right.
not my thing. So suddenly, if I'm suddenly find out that I had a sexual experience with a man and I busted a nut, so therefore I liked it, then now I'm having to rethink my whole life and everything that I thought was true. Up is now down and down is now up. And I'm not saying for me, but I can see how some men might get very violent when
with that
being
overcompensating.
Yeah.
Right.
And overcompensating and trying to prove to the world that they're not really like that.
Well, that's what happens to people that get molested.
Exactly, which is horrible. And when you look at the gay men that I've interviewed, I can't think of a gay man that I've interviewed that wasn't molested as a child by another man. Just to be dead honest.
Which is kind of,
and I'm not going to say that the two are 100% related. I'm just saying that I've interviewed, let's say, about a dozen gay men over the course of my life.
Right.
And every single one was molested by a man early on.
You know, women don't have the same conflict. I don't think it's the same type of reasoning. Like I think all women are bisexual at some point in their life. Like
some are. That's not true.
Yeah, enough drinks or enough flirting.
Well, you also have to understand that there's a stigma that doesn't apply to women. So, for example, you look at jails, right? Mm-hmm. One of the most jarring interviews I've had recently was with Terrence Gangster Williams, who's, Birdman's brother. He was talking about the tricks that older inmates do on younger inmates to try to get them to do gay stuff. And one of the things he said, they'll be like, well, your hand can't be gay.
Your hand can't be gay?
Yeah. I mean,
wow.
Jack me off.
And they fall for that.
I guess it works sometimes.
Who the fuck is falling for that?
I guess someone that,
Nah, if they did that, then it was already gay, bro. Like, if you fall for it.
But sometimes.
Well, I guess my hand isn't gay. Nah.
Yeah,
bro.
but sometimes there's they'll just walk up to say, hey, jack me off. There's probably pressure. There's maybe you're offering them commissary or cigarettes or drugs.
Yeah.
Or, money or food or protection. And part of that package deal is, well, also jack me off. And, you're not really gay because it's just your hand.
Nah.
Another way they do is he said, yeah, they would dudes would find a guy that they want to have sex with and they'll start kind of play fighting. They'll start kind of punching him in the body and whatever else. Yeah. And they see if they fight back. Now, if they don't fight back, then they'll try to take that ass.
Those type of people are.
Well, what I'm saying is, though, in prison, being gay is more acceptable than in the outside world because it's all men anyways. And if you're a lifer, I would guess that most people with life sentences probably have tried some gay stuff along the way. That's my guess.
I would guess that
at least
a lot of people who've had lengthy sentences have tried something along the way.
Yeah. And I've always felt that men that are constantly going back to prison constantly are really gay, and it's just easier for them to deal with it that way.
Right. There. Than outside.
Because it's just more acceptable.
Right.
They don't have to explain to anybody. They got their support group. People understand. And there you have it. Which, to me, is just one more reason not to go to prison. Not to do crimes.
Well, I think everybody should just do them, man. We get to the point where, you have a conversation with people. If everyone was to write their porn search, you'd learn a lot about them.
Sure.
Most women that I speak to, straight women, their porn search is lesbian.
Really? Whereas me, I almost never watch lesbian porn at all.
At all.
Nope. Doesn't interest me.
Nah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm saying, we're different.
It's pretty cool, man.
I'm pretty much straight boy, girl.
Especially with the teachers, they're like, hey.
Yeah, man, listen. More power to you. I respect it. You won't see any trans searches.
Right.
You won't see any cuckold
If you go hentai,
hentai, yeah,
you go down a hentai rabbit hole, you're gonna run into a whole bunch of
never really
weird
been the
shit.
hentai guy.
Right.
Never been the what else? Bondage or S&M. Once again, not really my thing.
What about the stepmom? You feel the stepmom?
No, I almost felt that. I feel like that's kind of dancing with pedophilia. You know what I'm saying?
Depends.
Yeah, no stepmom, stepdad, daughter-in-law type stuff. But then again, it's like if I'm searching if there's a particular girl, porn chick that I like,
right, and
there's a new scene
like
that just happens to be that,
right, then
fine, I'll watch it, but not because of the backdrop. It's just because I want to see the girl.
Yeah.
So that's just me.
Shit's crazy.
It's crazy.
Be yourself.
Yes.
Just be yourself.
Yes.
Be free.
Math Hoffa, always a pleasure, man. You'll see me next on My Expert Opinion, which I've already quit as a co-host. Catch me on your favorite podcast, talking trash about Math Hoffa and why I left.
That's crazy.
Banding together with all his other co-hosts, forming my own podcast.
It's like a whole support group.
And talk about him in every episode.
Let's get together and maybe we get some views.
It's always interesting where and you have this, you have it, I have it, you have these podcasts, platforms, whatever, that the only way they get views is when they talk about you.
Yeah.
They cover all types of other topics that don't hit, but when Vlad or Math Hoffa is in that title, when you sort by most viewed, that's what you see. And y'all know who you are.
That's a fact.
Y'all know who you are. And if that's what works for you, that's cool. I ain't tripping.
But it's like I never understood why people would complain and then take that route. Like if you believe that you're meant for something greater and you're in such a terrible situation, then go, excel.
Yeah.
Live.
Right.
Don't abuse the algorithm using my name every chance that you get. Like you're still kind of like, it's like I'm still paying you and I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, if you were the real
you're
talent,
taking your salary from me now.
If
you know what I
were
mean?
the real talent in that partnership, you should be able to do it without that other partner.
Right.
Right? I've had over 100 employees over the course of Vlad TV over the 16 years. Some of them have claimed that they're the reason why we are where we are, but they've left and we continue to do well, and you've never seen a lot from them.
Right.
So you could think that, but reality doesn't agree with you.
Right. That's why that whole narrative kind of pisses me off because I'm like, do you people realize like how many times this room has changed? Like, you're talking about these people. Oh, the show's not gonna be the same, bruh. This shit has switched so many times. It's like, pay attention. You know what I mean? Yeah. I actually invited 2 of those guys to come to the show. And debate with me some of their claims.
They didn't want to do it?
Of course not.
Hey, you never know. Maybe they will at one point.
I doubt it.
Yep.
I doubt it.
That's what it is, Math Hoffa. Until next time, peace.
Be yourself, don't G yourself.